Hi, I'm Clay. I'm going to go over bagging a C10. Many different ways to do it. Nobody's ever told me, hey, buy this, buy that. So we're going to jump right in. When you buy a bag kit for a C10, if it's a cheap one, what they're going to do, they're going to send you this mount. You're going to set that in there, bolt your bag to it, and they're going to send you an upper bag plate. Yeah, that's going to get you low. You can go to a show, then you're going to park with somebody who's a little bit lower. All right, to get a little bit lower, you're going to take your stock control arm. This is roughly a 9-inch circle with a 2-inch drop. You can buy these off eBay. You weld them together. You're going to put it in there, cut your hole, weld it up. You're going to be 2 inches lower from this guy, even with a 2-inch drop spindle. You're going to go to a show. Somebody's going to pull up beside you and set your truck down. They're going to be about 2 inches lower. That's when you roll to pancake. The reason for this right here is your control arm here is going to hit the ground first. The back of this is going to hit the ground. It's going to hold you up. Your frame is going to be very close to the ground, but not completely laying. This right here is going to put your transmission bolt directly on the ground if you have a transmission bolt. If you bought a different aftermarket cross member, it will lay the frame. This is going to be the lowest you can get your frame or the front of your C10. This is also budget style. All this is budget style. You can buy control arms, uppers, lowers, and a spindle that will lay you out. But when they talk about laying out, this is what's going to lay out, not the back of your frame. You want to get the frame as close to the ground as you can before you body drop. When you're body dropping, you don't want to go 6, 7, 5, 3 inches. You want to go as minimum as you can. So get your frame as low as you can. This is going to help you get your frame on the ground. Then you're at a stopping point. Then you will have to do a body drop. Depending on how much you want to body drop. You can lay pinch, you can lay rocker, you can lay door. It's all different levels. It's full custom. There's nothing really you can buy to do a body drop. You're gonna have to do your homework on getting this body down. This one right here, the cab mounts was dropped 2 inches. The front of the frame horns was cut 2 inches and moved down. I've had to channel the floorboard. I had to channel where the gas tank is. And I also had to channel the transmission hump just to get the body down this low. The bed, totally different depending on which bed you're running. This one, every cross member under it had to be sectioned 2 inches, and the back of the frame where the bumper mounts, cut the back of the frame off, stepped it down 2 inches. Now this one has your budget arms, like that one right there, with your C10 upper bag plate, pancake the cross member, plus a 2-inch body drop. All right, so this one right here is your bagged budget style with your cup and your lower control arm. We've got pancake cross member, no body drop. This is as low as it can go. It's laying on the transmission bolts right now, and the back of the control arms is up just a tick. So the last two trucks I was just talking about are C20s. This one is a C30. The frame is taller. It's taller on the top and the bottom. Mostly on the bottom. So this one right here is your budget style bagged. It's laying the transmission bolts right now. You would actually have to, when you body drop this one, you can go the 4 inches it needs, but you're going to be doing a lot of extra cutting. So on these, the frame from here to right in here, you can section just the bottom of the frame and get it to go on down. You will then need to section or pancake the cross member to get it up high enough to lay it down. Also, when doing that, if you do not set your step notch up higher in the rear, then the back's going to hit and keep you from going any lower. But you need to do all that before you body drop. Yes, you can come in and body drop here, but you're going to be losing a lot of space in the cab, a lot of space in your transmission tunnel. And another way of bagging these trucks in the front is doing a clip cut. That's something I could have done on a dually, but then it moves your motor up however much you clip cut or Z the frame. It will move it up. If you do 3 inches, your motor's gonna be sitting up 3 inches higher. Means your transmission needs to go up 3 inches. On that truck with the Duramax going in it, I need as much room as I can if I have to space the motor down or up to make clearances. All right, on this one, so C35, I guess you want to call it. It's a dually crew cab long bed. We are bagging it. We are pancaking the cross member. We'll be removing 2 inches from the bottom of the frame, and then we're going to body drop it. And when I say pancake the cross member, this right here is almost the easiest part to do. The worst is getting all your clearance for your steering. Steering box has got to come up. Frame's got to be sectioned here where all your stock steering, and this is all budget style. You can buy all the cross members that bolt in here, and you're still just going to be limited on either laying the frame, chopping the bottom of your frame, doing a body drop yourself. You're not going to be able to buy anything that's going to just bam, lay the body out, unless you try to buy a full chassis.